Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. As some of you might know, my name is Gail. I'm the owner of thebargainsden.com and the creator of this channel, the Bargains Den Studio. So you're looking at Willow. I was supposed to ship it a little bit back ago, 1 or 2 days ago. I didn't get to it. It's not that I wasn't going to get to it. I was supposed to do the video last night and drop it this morning, but for whatever the reason, I got busy with doing another video for a customer, so that's why. And I was ironing. I'm trying to keep myself on a schedule so I don't do crazy anymore. Well, not that I ever do crazy. Actually, I do crazy and I love my crazy, so it's fine, but I'm trying to keep myself on schedule. And what I mean by that is not on schedule, more like focus, because sometimes I forget about little things. It's not that I forget, I get distracted from one thing to another, but I guess it's because I have so much to do and so little time, especially when you have a regular 9 to 5. So they're like the reason sometimes I will forget to get to something or to list as much as I can. And besides, I'm trying to clean my first storage, the land of the lost, as I like to call it, and so I can get to some stuff. Shoe wise, I'm not gonna start any shoes because shoes takes too long, but clothing, I'm gonna do the clothes. I'm gonna try to get to the laptops first because I'm gonna start listing laptops in Mercury, and I'm gonna start listing them after I reset it. So depending on which one doesn't work, I mean, they will know. I'm gonna do it on eBay and Mercury because I do have a lot of laptops and I'm planning on starting them around $25. It's not that because most of them are not that great and they are older laptop and some of them will need to be unplugged all the time. So instead, I'm just gonna do that. And besides, it's a good way to get kids started and to get a laptop. Depending on your financial situation, I feel selling them at that price is good. I mean, why not? I mean, I wish in my country, it's not easy to get to a laptop. Of course, it would be way more expensive if I was selling it in Haiti, but you have to pay for shipping and thinking about something. Okay, I got distracted. I'm sorry. I'm going to go back to the shirt. So this is a Willow. This is an XL. It's a beautiful shirt. The fabric is really soft. I don't know much about the company. When I did the Google search, there were several Willow that came back. I mean, some of the blouses were $1,000 and something, and I'm like, who would pay for that much? But you never know. I'm not saying that nobody would pay for it. Obviously, I mean, hell, I have Louis Vuitton, and until I make sure they are real, I don't list them. But at the same time, it's young contemporary. So this is I was looking at the tag right here. So I'm just doing the review. So anyway, I was thinking who would pay that much, but you never know. And it's not that, well, to me, if I'm gonna pay for something so expensive, it has to be $1,000 something. It has to be really of good, extremely excellent quality. Not that this one is not of excellent quality, as you guys can see. Nothing is ever excellent with me. So it's just good. Let's put it this way. So don't quote my words, it's just good. Okay, this one is new. And the lady bought it for, I think, $15. I did the offer on Poshmark. When you do the offer, I'm trying to let go of some stuff, especially stuff that I didn't get overly attached to. And I'm gonna try, depending on how successful I get with the Poshmark show, the live stream one. I'm gonna do it every 2 weeks, but I'm gonna do it with things that I'm not overly attached to. I will keep some items for my site, obviously, but I will do this one. I will do the show on Poshmark with things that I'm not overly attached to, brand new stuff. And regardless of the price, regardless of whether or not it's cheap or expensive, I'm gonna try to do to start from $5 and up. And then there's gonna be a cap on the up. I don't know what the cap would be yet, but I'm gonna try to do that because if it's not something that I'm attached to, I will let it go, and I'll probably do eBay live streaming also as I progress. I'm not gonna try to add too much on my plate. That's why I get so overwhelmed and I stop doing anything. Like whenever I get overwhelmed and I'm all over the place, I stop listing and I just focus on either studying, which is a good thing. When you think about it, it's a good thing, because if I'm focused on studying, so that's me progressing on some other aspect. Yeah, I do have a lot on my plate, but that's why I will stop listing and I will do something completely different that's not related till this, like, you know, to grow in my business and to grow in what I'm trying to do. So right now I'm trying to be really, really good about that instead of doing what I usually do. I just turn on the flash so you can see the back. So I'm trying to stay focused, but accomplishing one thing at a time. I do not jump from one basis like I usually do, because I will go from clothing to sneakers to sneaker and clothing. So instead this time I'm doing one thing at a time. Like I say, the fabric is really, really soft. So okay, so it's turning this way. I just turned it inside out. Okay, and like I was saying before I post the video to turn it inside out, I'm trying to keep on task by focusing on one thing. Like once I finish one thing, I go to the next one, versus like I usually do and be all over the place. When I'm all over the place, I'm not focused, and I already mentioned I get overwhelmed. Since I get distracted easily, I assign myself certain tasks and I give myself a deadline to do certain things, and until it's done, I don't jump to the next one. So obviously they're like the reason I am trying so hard to keep from going hunting for sneakers, and I'm giving myself a deadline to schedule the Poshmark show so I can start selling, like, you know, doing the live stream, and I can start selling the stuff that I'm not as attached to. It's not that I didn't do that much work to them. I think whenever I do too much work in an item, I become attached to it. It becomes like my baby. So this time I'm trying to keep from getting attached to any item. Yeah, I turned on the flash just so you guys know, and I'm turning it off now, and then now back again. So I'm keeping from getting attached to any new items, especially items that I've had in storage for so long, but I'm just pulling out boxes of boxes. Like there are a bunch of brand new jeans that I know, but since they are not exactly brand name, I can actually do a sale on them. Even if I do sell them like for like $5, $10, although I don't know how much, because Poshmark on the other end does charge me a fee, unlike Mercury. So if depending on how much the fee is, that's where my cap would probably be. So if it's like, if I'm gonna get if I'm not gonna get any money for selling them at a certain price, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna start a little higher, like $7 or $8. I'm not gonna sell any electronics on Poshmark, and because I don't know about UPS yet, but I will sell it like the electronics on Mercury, and I probably will do something on my area just to get things going. I'm trying to be really, really good, so really focus on every task that I assign myself. So like I was saying, this one is a Willow. It was sold on Poshmark, and the lady bought it for $15 plus tax, obviously. But funny thing is, I'm not even getting $10 because of the Poshmark fee. So that's why I don't like selling certain things, but I have to try my hand and get comfortable on everything. Poshmark does charge you a fee, and the fee can be a little much. And if you're gonna list anything, let's finish to this one. Okay, so we're back. So if you're gonna sell online, you have to be prepared to know that there's going to be sacrifice. Every platform does charge you a fee. Even on my own website, I use WooCommerce and I use PayPal. I don't know what the PayPal fee is, but I know that depending on what I sold on my site, I lose a few cents here and there, sometimes $1 or $2 because of transaction fee. So it doesn't matter where you sell, or like, you know, depending on the location, depending on the platform, you're gonna be charged a fee. So far, Mercury has been good. I mean, both of them have been good, and I was super surprised that Mercury no longer charge a fee, which I think that's why I'm focusing on selling some of the electronics that I have on Mercury. Most of my items are probably going to end up on Mercury. Not that I'm going to stop loving Poshmark. Poshmark is super wonderful because I get to practice and do live streaming and hopefully get better at the whole video recording thing. I'm going to do a second review for this Willow shirt because, well, one of me not talking because I don't want to do that to the customer, and I'm going to use the one of me not talking on my website. So I'm going to do a second video. Like I said, this shirt is super cute, but, well, there's no but. It's just like I don't know much about the company, and if it's depending on the company, like, I mean, from what, like, I can see the shirt, like the fabric, and you guys know I have a thing for fabric. Is super soft, and the lace is pretty, and it's a cute shirt. I don't know how she's gonna, like, you know, what she's gonna put it together with. I wish I had a chance to play one with the whole outfit and put it on a mannequin, but I'll get too attached to it if I do that. So I'm not gonna play one with a lot of the clothing anymore, because if I do, I get attached to certain things, and so I'm gonna stop doing this so I can just sell it. Yeah, that's my way of not getting attached to any item. Just do, like, you know, just take picture, list it, and which I will do it on camera eventually so you guys can see. So this is what the shirt is. I'm gonna stop talking. Oh, what's on the other side? Still jean. So this jean right here, I think I ironed that already, but I'm messing this up already. And then those shirts are over here. This is, I think, I forgot what this one is. I'm talking about everything else. So this is this one. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna go over them. And the Adidas, I showed you guys yesterday, and this one is an Express. I'm not sure what this one is. And another lane of loss, because I ironed them and then I messed them up again, and I have to iron them again. I am a mess. Thank you guys for watching. Till next time. Bye.